Hello and welcome. Today we are going to dive into a skill that can entirely alter the trajectory of your professional life, which is public speaking. Whether you are pitching a startup, presenting data to executives, or speaking at a conference, your ability to deliver a message effectively is your greatest asset. Over the next few minutes, we will break down the precise mechanic of how to command a room and transform public speaking from a source of anxiety into a core strength. Let us begin. Before you write a single word of your speech or design a single slide, you have to build the architectural foundation first. Great speaking isn't about luck or one's natural gift. It is a structured science. We are going to examine the core pillars that support every great presentation, which is understanding your audience, structural architecture, and managing your delivery mechanics. Now, let's know your audience. Rule number one of communication: your presentation is never about you, it is entirely about the audience. To connect with them, you must split your analysis into two categories. First, look at demographics. What is their industry background? Are they technically a peers or a high-level executive? If you speak to executive using deep software code language, you will lose them. Match their vocabulary. Second, decode their psychographic. What keeps them awake at night? What is their problem they're having currently? What are their frustration or target for this quarter? If you can articulate your audience problem better than they can themselves, they will instantly trust your solution. Now let's address the elephant in the room, which is glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. Statistics show that roughly 75% of people experience some degree of stage anxiety. If your hands shake, or your throat is dry, or your heart races, you are an amateur. You are simply human. This is a baseline evolutionary response. Your brain interprets a room full of staring eyes as a pack of predators. The goal isn't to kill the butterfly in your stomach. The goal is to make them fly in formation. We will look at exactly how to do that in a moment. Speech structure is the way to do that. To keep an audience engaged, your speech must have a clear, reliable blueprint. Let's look at the three-part framework. First, and the most important, is your hook. Never open with, "Hi, my name is Nathan," or "and today I'm talking about something that was your highest value, real estate." Open with a striking statistic or a story or a question. For example, do you know 75% of people have glossophobia? Okay. Second, the three pillar architecture. The human brain loves the number three. Group your content into three distinct buckets. Anything more becomes hard to recall. Anything less feels incomplete. That's why three for me is the best. Finally, the actionable conclusion. When you wrap up, give them a clear takeaway. Don't let your speech awkwardly fizzle out into an uninspired, that's it, thank you. Close with power. Don't close like, okay, that's it for my speech. No, that is bad. This brings us to what I call the golden rule, beautifully articulated by legendary communicator Dale Carnegie. He famously said, "There are always three speeches for every one you actually gave: the one you practice, the one you gave, and the one you wish you gave." This quote highlights a crucial truth. Every speaker, no matter how seasoned, feels like they could have done better. Accept that perfection is an illusion and focus instead on authenticity. Now let's talk mechanics, starting with non-verbal signal. Long before you speak, your body language is telling a story. Avoid pacing back and forth aimlessly, it broadcasts nervous static. Instead, stand firmly on 2 feet when you speak. Use open palm gesture like this, or like this. This is biologically wired to signal transparency and confidence. If you are recording a video like this, ensure your eyes look right into the camera lens. Do not add your own face on the screen. Looking at the lens is how you establish virtual eye contact. Now, why does body language matter so much? Take a look at this framework based on Albert Mehrabian's historic studies on communication. When processing emotional alignment, likability, and confidence, an audience relies 55% on visual cues. How you look, stand, move. 38% relies on your vocal delivery, your tone, volume, and conversational pacing. And only 7% relies on your absolute verbal words alone. This means you can write the most brilliant speech in the world or in the history, but if you deliver it in a flat, dead monotonic voice while looking at the floor, you wipe out 93% of your potential impact. How do we pull all of this together smoothly? We follow this preparation pathway. Step 1. Strategize. Define your core objective. Profile your audience. Step 2. Outline. Build your structure and map slide layout. Avoid heavy wall of text. Step 3. Rehearse. Don't just rehearse silently. Do not just read your notes silently. Stand up, speak aloud, and record yourself on video. Watch it back to eliminate filler words like and like. Step 4. Deliver. Take a deep belly breath right before you start to lower your cortisol levels. Clear your throat and command your space. Now, as we prepare to close, remember that managing stage fright is a mind game. Shift your mental focus away from yourself. When you worry, you ask yourself self-centered question. What if they hate me? What if I forget why my words? Instead, ask general service-centered question. How can I help this audience? What value can I give them when they listen to me? When your brain focuses on being helpful, anxiety naturally drops because you stop viewing the audience as an enemy judge and start seeing the audience as a friend or a comrade you need to help. Thank you so much for your time and your attention today. And I have one last thing to say, that is public speaking is not an innate trait, it is a muscle. The more you step onto the stage or click record on a camera, the stronger it will get. Now I would love to open up the floor. What question do you have for me regarding managing fear, slide, presentation structure, or delivery framework? Please let me know.